What's good, Shellitronnn here, the most woke, no joke, and I'm back at again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bowberry biscuit. This isn't the biggest news of all time, but it does get me a little bit excited for the future because next year we're gonna have to prove a lot with our wide receiver core. We have guys coming back from injuries. We have DJ Moore. We have new guys coming in, whether they're rookies or Jarius Wright, Torrey Smith. We have a 100% revamped and reimagined wide receiver core next year. So passing is going to be a huge part of our game, and I think a huge place for us to prove on our offensive side of our game. And this news from Curtis Samuel just recently, I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday. Curtis Samuel said that he bought a Jugs machine. And for you guys who don't know what a Jugs machine is, I'll have a video up here somewhere showing what it is. You all know what it is. It's basically like a football passing machine. You know how there's like batting cages for like a baseball pitching machine? Same basic concept. So he bought one of those for his house, and he's coming off of his ankle injury. And if you just want to throw up his stats last year, I mean, it's not really much to look at here. But he only played. He started 4 games, only played in 9. He had 15 receptions on 26 targets, 115 yards total for the whole year. Not great, especially when you consider that he had his long was 23 yards. So, I mean, almost one quarter of his yards came on 1 catch. But, I mean, there's not really much to go off of here. No touchdowns, obviously, but he did have 64 rush yards on 4 rushes. So, we all knew he was a gadget kind of player. He kind of played a little... He played some running back as well. So, I mean, he can really do a lot of different things for our offense. But him getting a Jugs machine really shows that our guys, our receivers, are definitely hard at work in the offseason and ready to come back. And especially good for our injured players like Curtis Samuel to come back like that. Demir Bird is another example of that. Because we want our guys to be ready and to be just already in the flow of the offense day one. Even in the preseason to prove something. And even Ron Rivera said that the biggest part of Samuel's game that needs work is completing the catch before he runs, which I think is for a lot of younger guys in the league. That's one of the biggest things, because like even if you're like a casual kind of person who's like throwing and catching a football or whatever, you like to you see the open field before you catch the ball, you get excited, and like your focus isn't on doing part A and then going to part B. And Ron Rivera also said that he's so quick and wants to get going so quickly. And a big part when guys get into the league is catching the ball, is securing it, and then making sure they have the ball, and then turning upfield. And I think that if he can get that down, along with his having so many different options on the field, he'll probably only see single covers this year. And Curtis Samuel, if he can stay healthy and not have that many drops. I think he only had like, 2 drops out of his 23 targets last year. So, yeah, there's not really much to go off of there. So, I think he could be a huge part of our offense if teams, if they want to double team anyone, it's going to be DJ Moore or Greg Olsen. So, it looks like to me, as far as I see, and with Torrey Smith spreading the field, Curtis Samuel's going to be seeing a lot of one-on-one coverage. Probably not against their number 1 or their number 2 cornerback on the field. And if they have a coverage linebacker in, then they're probably not going to be seeing the best coverage linebacker, because if Greg Olsen's on the field, he's probably seeing either their best coverage linebacker or their nickel. So I think Curtis Samuel's going to have a really good breakout year this year. And he's shown that he's been working out in the offseason and ready to put that work in. So, like I said, not the biggest news, but for anyone who has had maybe even a little bit of a question on how our receiving core is going to do next year or this upcoming year, I think this is a really great sign for things to come. But what do y'all think? Will Curtis Samuel have a breakout year this year? Will he stay healthy? Are we going to use him in the pass game a lot, or are we using him more like a gadget, jet sweep, running back, spell kind of player for our team? Let me know in the comments below, or my Twitter @Shellitronnn, same as the channel name, man. You already know to do that like button. I got a button right here to subscribe, a button right here to watch more videos. Namaste. Back sooner than you think.